please. I'm begging. God damn it. Holy shit, I hate this game. For every fiber of my being. Just start it back up again. This game always fucking crashes. Start that over. Okay. Pick that. Pick this. That's good. Knew this game was gonna crash the second I alt tabbed it.
I want to show you something.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies. With prior engagement. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society...
There's no amount of condoms in the world that could protect you from this STD. You fucking give me a second. I think I actually know what's going on, or like what's going wrong. Set it to this one. I think. Here now.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey.
It's game constantly
Therefore,
has problems when I try
I
and
have
play it by
decided
myself.
that
This is bullshit!
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the
Very
plights and
fresh out
causes of this
college,
community.
you know,
I thank you all for attending these
political
proceedings,
girl, yeah.
and I hope their significance is not lost.
Kind of a
Good
little
evening.
bit heavy-handed, but you know that's how the anarchs are.
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to.
Kind of.
If we
Well,
wish
it's not
to
really
survive.
anarchy in the way that we think of it. Anarchs
When
are
someone,
kind of like people who
anyone
reject
breaks
the-
these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our
the
centuries-old
faction of
society.
Camarilla,
Understand
which are
my
basically like
predicament.
old
Allowing you
European
to live
society.
makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This
They'll
is your
explain
trial.
it, you know, more
You will
as
be
the
brought
game
to
goes
Santa
on.
Monica.
The characters in the
There
game
you will
explain
meet
it
an
way better than
agent
I
by the
will.
name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do.
What a cocksucker.
Good evening.
Venture, man. They're basically just worthless. Alright, here we go.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby.
Turn this up slightly, and then turn that down slightly.
Let me show you the ropes. What do you
Oh, there we go. Is that better?
What? Oh, man. And you're a goddamn Malkavian, too. Wow. You really are fucked. I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back to Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
And just give me the basic shit.
Youngsters these days. Well, your funeral, kiddo. But keep a couple things in mind.
I don't know. It's difficult because when I was playing
These
those,
lessons are just for your benefit, so listen up.
was playing those other games, I had to like turn down the audio a lot and turn the speakers all the way up because for some reason the game audio was extremely low. Like that was a problem in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that I tried to fix when I was playing Knights of the Round and Alien vs Predator, but it's just like sometimes I should load some settings like for different programs that I use because the audio balance has to be changed per game. Sometimes it's really like the voice is too loud, and sometimes the game audio is too low.
Masquerade, you're gonna be hearing a lot about this, so let me sum up real quick. Sure, you're a vampire. Great. Keep it to yourself.
That was good.
Okay?
That was fine.
It's easier that way, trust me. That's the Masquerade. Keeping vampire secrets secret. Easy, right? Easy peasy. Now,
Could hear the game just fine, and then I could hear myself just fine.
Run around spooking humans or whatever. You make things harder on all of us. Then all of us get pissed off and we come after you. And you end up like your sire there, staked and baked. Comprende, kiddo? Right on. Next, humanity. Being a vampire isn't the end of the road. You think life was hard? Just wait. Now you're half beast, half man, and it ain't quite an easy fit. You're gonna be fighting that beast for the rest of your days, every time you give into it. Whenever you kill an innocent, you feed the beast a little more, and it grows a little stronger. After a while, the beast can take over, and you'll go wild and have to be put down like a rabid dog. So, you know, fight it. Don't be a homicidal maniac. That'll help with the Masquerade, too. See how it all comes together? Ain't that nice? Now, with all that said, you still have to keep your ass alive. For that, you're gonna have to feed. That's a little blood sound, kiddo. I imagine you're feeling that thirst right about now, huh? Get it where you can, however you can. Just remember the first 2 lessons. Don't let anyone else see you feeding. They'll flip out and cause you to break the Masquerade and cause some bigger, badder vampire to come stomp a mud hole in your ass. Also, drink deep, but don't drain them dry. See, that's giving in to the beast. You do that, you lose a grip on your humanity, and you lose control. There we go again. It all fits together. Beautiful. Can you dig it? Righteous. Now, ship off like a good little soldier. If you pull this off, come downtown to the last round, and I'll tell you how jacked this whole situation is. Until then, good luck. Or maybe I should just say, nice knowing you, kiddo.
Very funny, Jake. What? What's wrong? What's Zastavan doing? Ah. Fuck. Alright, grab that shit. Grab the watch. Grab the money. That shit later. My nearest convenience. Nothing in there. Shit, I'm gonna have to read that later because I can't actually see Steam messages because I'm not playing my Steam version. I'm playing my GOG version.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. Why? What's he doing? Which one? Oh, come on, fucking Echo. Be a good friend. Tell him which one he should use. Okay, that's what friends are for, right? Oh damn, I'm definitely gonna have to look at that later. Wake up, motherfucker.
Rip me off. I'm dying here. Mercurio, if that's what you mean. Oh, shit, you're a Malkavian, aren't you? Damn, that's the last thing I need. I'm bleeding all over the carpet. I can't even understand what the hell you're saying.
What is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit, my rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in L.A. I verified him. Organization seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it.
I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards.
Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. Had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. 4 or 5 of them. And one's got the explosive. You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know.
Yeah, if you could...
One more...
skipping past the dialogue. I'm kind of just auto doing that. Yeah, don't say anything after you finish this quest. Don't tell him that Mercurio fucked up, because he's actually very useful later on. Because he's the one that sells you all the good guns at the end of the game. I need some blood. Like, right now, actually. Did I remember to talk to Knox?
Need something, pal?
Ah, there he is.
Oh, man, wait. Say that again. Oh, man, you're a vampire, aren't you? Oh, come on. Oh, man, you are too. Don't bullshit me, man. Just come clean, you know? I mean, oh, man. I ain't gonna tell no one. It's okay, man. I just want to talk. Hell yeah! Oh, man! I knew it! Oh, jeez, I knew you were, I just could tell, oh, man, this is great! And I saw your teeth, and I was like, damn, it was like I could just sense you. The name's Knox Harrington. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, man. I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago, when this guy just appeared and, well, all of a sudden, BAM! Whoa, man! Vampires are real and right there in front of my eyes. Blew my goddamn mind. Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little vampire power, can heal up quick and that kind of stuff. Jeez, oh man. Then they're a ghoul and ooh, watch out. Oh man, I really wish I could tell you, but I don't think I'm supposed to. But it's really cool to be talking to you well, because I don't get a lot of chance to talk to vampires. Oh, man! Well, other than my master. So I thought I'd just say, what's up? It's awesome! Man, after that first taste of vampire blood, it's like the best drug. Oh, man, I'm telling you, it's like... Well, it didn't mess me up. It just made me feel like I was better at everything. I felt like a god just sucking on that nasty dude's wrist. Look, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I'm on a secret mission for my master. Well, hey! It's been great talking to you, man. But I better be going. Oh, man, important stuff to do.
Out of my way. I'm
very
going to
important.
need to bathe when I get home.
You just sound like a god. No, it was sucking on that. It was his wrist, Echo. Pay the fucking attention. That's how I know you're not listening. Just reading the dialogue. Sucking on that nasty dude's wrist. Oh, no. I can't. Can I get up there? That goes up there. I read the dialogue, nerd. Well, clearly not, because you got it wrong.
You next up for the needle? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Jack. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right? Right down to business. None of this pretend I don't drink blood shit. Very refreshing to find a decisive customer.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Really? Shouldn't be a black screen. Much nectar for the crimson. Beckett?
If you have to ask.
Just give me the blood. Oh shit, that's too expensive. Fuck. Alright, well, just leave here. Just go get the astrolite. I'll check. I'll try and see if it's like a black screen. For some reason on mine. Let's just go get the astrolite. Got my way.
I've seen a lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that here, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say, it's the second year.
Poor bastard down there's torn in two.
Up there. Through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
Oh, thank you. You're so helpful.
Those men you're looking for.
I would never shill like Simon. I
Never mind.
would never do
You
that.
wouldn't understand.
Why would you even accuse me of that? Clearly, I have a lot more tact than Simon ever did.
Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, alright? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings. You got a mighty strange way of saying things, mate. But if you be looking for those nasty-looking blokes always stomping through here, you should try up there through the chain link gate.
Why are there foreigners in
You
LA?
mean you ain't here to
Because
run us
open
off?
borders, that's why. And besides, he's an Australian.
We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport. Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, hell, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, alright? And we seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us thin bloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
I'll come talk to you later.
Where did you go?
Wooden stake, that could be useful. I think I might have to use that later. I'll see you up there, Beckett. Wait, nah. There's nothing up here. At least I don't think there is. Yeah, he is pretty pissed. I don't actually mind. He's a pretty cool guy. I feel bad for him.
Okay, you can go on in. And if you really want to make my night, go ahead and start some shit in there, because I would love it.
Yeah, just get the fuck out of my way, please.
Damn, I want to hurt somebody. Ooh, real bad. Mercurio. Guy with a name like Bad Dessert.
Does that actually start me out with any weapons? No, it doesn't. Just sneak up behind him and kill him.
Somebody.
Drain his blood real quick. Ow. Ow, fuck. There we go. Give me that fucking weapon, please. Which one's stronger? The golf club? Oh, yeah, there we go. Give me that. Oh wait, should have grabbed him. There we go. Grab this weapon, grab that, grab that. Oh, back up. Let's go down here.
Ocean's important to me.
It costs 5.
Hey, no.
Open up this door. Hey, there we go.
Please, get a doctor. My insides. It hurts so bad.
Sir, can you... I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. No exceptions.
Please.
Are you sure you're in the right place? Psychiatrics are on the 3rd floor.
Please, Mr.
I
Dreadlocks.
have no idea what you're talking about. And to be honest, I don't have time to figure it out. I'm the only doctor here right now, and we have twice as many people as usual waiting for treatment. Listen, I think you're telling me about that girl over there, and I hear you. But right now, I have a man with a bullet hole in his head, and he needs me more than she does. Just stay with her and make sure she doesn't go into shock, and I'll be there soon.
I feel like that's Hermes from Futurama. I feel like that's the same voice acting. It sounds very similar.
I told you, I will...
Okay.
How are
Okay.
his vitals?
Can someone call my grandma, please?
Oh dear. That's not good at all.
Who are you? Oh, what did you do? What did you do to me? No, you did something. I can feel it. It's fixing me. I kissed your wrist. What did you do? You. I feel like I know you. Like you've always been here.
Alright. Get out of here. Power Man 5000. Yeah, no. Malkavian's. I mean, he's got fucking, like, these tiny dreadlocks. I was sure. I fucking love it so much. Holy shit. Oh. Damn, I love being a Malkavian. What is it really? What's going on here? Well, the clan weakness that they have is that every last one of them has some sort of fucking derangement of the brain. They talk really, and in this game, like, apparently your character has, like, I don't know, he has a bunch of derangements. Like, he talks really strange and shit. And all Malkavians can kind of, like, see into the future, or they can access information, like, through this great psychic network, kind of like the Tyranids from, I want to think, like, Warhammer 40k. Like, imagine that. They all have, like, a psychic connection to each other and stuff like that. It's difficult to explain. I got the Astrolight, but I need other stuff first. Let's go into the asylum. In fact, we're about to meet another one right now. Oh shit, don't crash, don't crash.
Ooh, what do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little boy. Like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed astroturf. Oh, I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling? What? Oh my, a Malkavian. This ought to be absolutely delicious. Two minds as crazy as ours, and who knows just what might happen. Oh, but you've got it bad, little boy. Not sure exactly what is real and what isn't? Janus, let's see. Isn't that a two-faced Roman god? Of course, you're right. You just happened to meet the prettier face first.
I think it's Great Lisa. She's in a lot of cartoons and video games and stuff like that.
Wait until Therese hears that. I am white to her black. She'll be absolutely furious. Of course, I won't be wearing white to any weddings, but we could talk about that later. I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out, and the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile, and everyone always wants to know who is that girl. I am Jeanette, and this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
Got the Astrolight. I think we need to go get those pain pills. He was asking for that too. I think that's at the blood bank. How much experience do I have right now? Not enough. be silent for a second. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, too. I'm not ashamed of myself.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up bitch. Oh, can't even look at you sometimes. Actually, you really do kind of flatter and portrait me with your turn-of-the-century garb. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me, just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked, painted house, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let's see who is without sin cast the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. But teach you, you're just one big jerk. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a pig again? Oh, your sister. How can you treat me like this? That's it, Jeanette. Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always. Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality's a necessary evil. Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica? Jeanette is the freak show I keep around to lure in curiosity seekers. She's very good with the clientele, but her business skills are approximate to those of a 4-year-old with a $1 bill and a 5 and dime. Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean. He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again. Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla? Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in. Oh, I forgot. You're still new to this. Allow me to break you in. Yes, ghosts exist. Werewolves, mummies, and I'd expect a whole lot of other things I've never seen share the night with us. Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back. Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold. Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
Listen, man, this is normal. This is a normal form of dress for Malkavian. This is my casual outfit. Just has a fucking shirt on. He walks around with small checks. You look so ridiculous. What the fuck is Knox? not here. God damn it. Oh, fuck it. I'm off to the ocean house. Ooh, lead. I need golf club. Okay. Ow. Ow. Go this way? No, we have to go this way. Can I pick this one? Nah, it's way too difficult. And there we go. Yeah, it does run on the Source engine. Yeah, they need to go back there. Ow. Here. No, that goes up. Where is it though? Is it in here? Nope. I think it is up actually. You open any slower, Jesus. Alright. boys. We're getting the fuck out of here. No more Ocean House. Thank fucking goodness. Dare I say too spooky, even for me. How much damage does this axe do? Lethality, damage potential. It's not actually that bad. It's a lot better than the weapon I had already. There we go.
What's up, man?
How are his vitals?
I don't know, man. How are your vitals? I almost drained you completely of blood. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's the exit. Yeah, bro.
Oh, holy Christ, I needed that. Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches? Good. Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back?
Damn! I could have used that money to buy myself some new kidneys. Anyway.
You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest. You haven't been doing this too long, have you? The Sabbat, as I understand it, are your typical power-hungry movie monsters. They specialize in causing grief. You tangle what they're like, let me tell you. I didn't enjoy it. I heard a lot about that operation. Well, I'd love to get in there, get my hands on the equipment they've been unloading. It'd be suicide to walk in there. Got a small army of trigger-happy types, and they're all packing. I don't know, maybe, well, there's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details.
Mike takes the tongue, thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get to She and her sister Jeanette.
Too experienced.
Skies are all rotten, and the storm is our death sentence!
Hello, LA.
It's a Gigolo clan. They already have one. It's called the Toreador.
Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour bail bonds. My name's Arthur Kilpatrick. How can I help you? Huh? Oh, I see what you're yapping about. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. Keymaster, huh? Might be worth trying.
Where's the gatekeeper?
Arthur Kilpatrick, the Santa Monica Keymaster. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds kind of like a bad horror movie.
Ghostbusters was not a bad horror movie. Well, I mean, yeah, it was a bad horror movie, but it was a great comedy movie.
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa Monica. You mean Santa Monica? You sure got a strange way of saying things.
Juggalos. You
This
mean like the
old
people who
burg has
listen to
gone
Insane Clown
downhill in
Posse?
the past few years, if you ask
That's
me.
terrible.
Lots of shady types moving in, which ain't bad for business, you know what I mean?
Hopefully never.
Hell yeah, I ain't complaining. I'm in a good position to watch it all just slide right down the tubes, you know what I mean? You talking about bail jumpers? Yeah. As a matter of fact, we got plenty of those. That's why I got a bounty hunter for. You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting myself back in the day. Takes a solid set of brass balls to make a good bounty hunter, I'll tell you that much. Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't seem to find him now, though. He's... Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? Just... Great, great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to. Here's a key card. That'll let you in. Sure.
Let's go find Mr. Man.
No hiding your true face to the judge of souls. Redemption cannot be the bones of your ancestors will rise up to reclaim.
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things. Anyway, the McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee. I'm gonna follow up on another lead I got too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing off. Man, that sounds stupid.
Okay, Nox finally moved away. Tattoo bar is right here.
Hello, might I speak with Mr. McGee? Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return? You are? Isn't that a coincidence? Oh, I see. I'd be delighted to. Why don't you come down to my office and we'll talk? I'm at the end of Main Street, small basement studio. The sign says Gimbel's Prosthetics. Just ring the buzzer and I'll let you in. Very good. And might I say that you have the most colourful way of saying things. Very interesting dissection of the language. Well, anyway, speak with you soon.
Hello! Welcome to Gimbel's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here about the missing Mr. McGee, am I right? Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimbel. Stanley Gimbel. But, oh, dear, let us dispense with formalities. You can call me Stan. Me? Oh, I'm just trying to make things a little easier for those who find themselves disadvantaged. Giving a helping hand, you might say. A leg up. Bloody clever, that one. Oh, you mean the arm. Yes, that's an interesting story, if you've got the time for one. Oh, right. Mr. McGee. Well, as I told you, he was supposed to show up a few days ago for a photography session. Reference for my work, that kind of thing. No, he didn't. Earlier, I had asked him to take a few pictures of himself for my perusal. A sort of resume, you might say. And that was the last I'd heard of him. Carson? No. I don't think so, anyway. Oh, look. I know I've got some information on Miss... Don't mention it. Just wait here a moment, and I'll be right along. Oh, you have such beautiful arms. I absolutely must have them.
No. Hey. Doesn't this just scream cozy? Nice bloody operating table.
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
Who, Gimbal? Yeah, Gimbal. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
That is not Kool-Aid. You got me fucked up, pal.
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird...
What are you talking about? This game has the best voice acting in AAA video games ever.
Ha ha ha, that's funny. Cut it with the Carson jokes, will ya? In case you didn't notice, this ain't exactly the Tonight Show down here. You did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this. What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy. I'm all through with this business. I hate to leave Arthur in a lurch, but that's just the way it is. Thanks again. Don't worry, I'll take care of old Stumpy here.
See, he dropped his bloody mace. Give me that shit. Kool-Aid. Yeah. Somebody had a Kool-Aid party down here. Yeah, clearly. They use too much of the powder and not enough of the actual, like, water. Don't you just hate it when people do that? I'm gonna have to teach him how to make Kool-Aid. It's my duty. Alright, back to... Oh yeah, Tank is pretty good.
Hey, man! Yeah, not much. I'm just waiting around for my master. Oh, man, not good! Okay. I guess I can tell you about it. Oh, man, his name's Bertram Tung. He's a Nosferatu. Oh, man, I wish I knew where he was. I'm getting antsy waiting around for him. I need to tell him some stuff, you know? I don't know where he is or stays or anything. Oh, man, whenever he needs me, just, you know, appears. Oh, man. Wow. Bertram had me keeping an eye on this guy. This Asian dude who's been poking around Santa Monica. Bertram thought he might be a vampire or something like a vampire. I don't know. Life eater? Damn! I don't even know what that means. Is that vampire for a scary-ass Asian dude that could probably kick my ass? Oh, man. It's like, that's what I think he is. Oh, man, this guy, this thing got wise to me. Now, instead of me watching him, he's watching me, you know? I see this guy appear around me all the time, like off in the distance watching me, he'll warp up next to me. Oh, man. Oh, what are you saying? What? How did you know? Oh, look. Oh, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, why should I tell you anything, huh? I mean, you're not being straight with me. Okay. Damn it. Damn. All right, look. I messed up, okay? I'm just doing what I was told, though. Bertram knew you were coming. Knew you'd come by here. He planted me and told me what to say about the Asian guy, but it's true. I swear. And everything else is true, too. This Asian guy needs to be... Hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, he's some kind of Asian vampire thing, you know? The only clue I got is this driver's license that he dropped once while I was tailing him. No, the picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it, but, well, it might help you find out where he is and what he's doing. Here, take it. Right on!
Let's go take care of that real quick. Alright, there we go. Should be stunned long enough for me to get to the blood bank. Should take the time to actually read out what all the disciplines do. No, we need to go up. No, wait. Yeah, no, it is down, actually. Through here.
Need a fit.
Okay, give me the blood. Buy that. Buy one of those. It's not really that much to spend money on. That's success. Get away from me. Have enough flood picking to open this? Yeah, dude. Come on, can I get the, like, the open prompt? Forgot. Ah, yeah. Nothing in there. Okay. Broken elevator. Doesn't actually work. got too greedy. Should have just drained a little bit. Let's not fuck around too much this time. Okay, there we go. Back in the asylum.
Yo, dude, you do that thing yet? Right on, man! Yes! Hey, I'm sorry again for what happened before. I still haven't heard anything from Bertram, but I'll let him know about how good you did and about how you were cool about everything. Yeah, man. As a matter of fact, I can. Go see my man Trip at the pawn shop. He won't sell to just anyone, but tell him you know Knox and he'll set you right up.
Oh wait, yeah.
How's it going? You, looking to buy or sell or... You call me Trip. I own this shop. No. Not... Alright, here's what we got today.
You motherfucker, stop holding out on me.
Thanks for coming back. Now, oh, damn it, who told you that? Huh? What are you smoking? More importantly, where can I get some? Look, I can't have people talking about this, you know? I'm not exactly properly licensed, and these weapons aren't precisely legal. Look, now, I appreciate your business, and I'll sell to you, but don't tell anyone else, okay? Keep your nose clean. Well, all right. Come take a look then.
Bunch of ammo, but
Thanks. You, it's not a big surprise. We get you faces through here night after night. Used to be more tourists, but now, I don't know, man. It's more like drifters. Alright, here's what we got today.
Sell the Colt. It's basically the worst weapon in the game, don't need it.
Out of my way. Not today.
This rain is the pungent sewage of hell. Keeping it.
What's shaking? What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back? Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good. I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job? Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what. Yeah, no body attachment or nothing. Just find out if he's here or where he went. I'll pay you. Deal? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are. All right. Well, let me know if you change your mind. Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her. Well, he was brought up on manslaughter charges years back, but he got acquitted. Since then, he's been in and out for this and that. Small-time stuff, mostly. That's right, Marianne Murrieta, in them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful, you're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you hear me? All right, come back when you got some info. Thanks in advance.
Soon it will wash over and carry you all to the damnation. Rain, it's the pungent sewers of hell, seeping its back.
Shit, don't crash. Alright, there we go.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta head downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Thank you, Elvis. Spare key. Handle that real quick. did not realize he was going to turn around. I thought he was going to complete his patrol pattern. Pretty cool. Alright. Okay. Well, shot me up pretty good there. Yeah, oh, good. Come over here. Please, as soon as you can. God damn it. Is anybody... Grab some blood and then go back. Because I know you can convince them not to bother you. Ow! God damn it. Just wait for the police to go away. Okay, there we go. Jesus. Let's go up. Alright, let's save before we fuck this up again. Go through. Where's was wondering where he was at. Okay. Where's obfuscate? Obfuscate. There we go. Will I pick this? Jesus. Oh, son of a bitch. I shouldn't have followed that drop down. God. Him catching me the first time around really fucked everything up. Can I get in this room? No, it's way too hard.
Hey, hold on.
Go past you, motherfucker. This way. Okay. Grab this. Nope. Okay, there we go. Finally, alright. It took me a couple tries. It's way easier when you don't have to worry about the security guard. It's a little bit too eager to lockpick that door the first part. That caused the fuck up. I'll turn that off. What's wrong? Get over here.
Will rise up and reclaim the flesh that they lent their sorry progeny.
Hey there, Slick. So what'd you find out about Muddy? All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help. Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are. See you around, then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
No problem, buddy. Almost have enough.
Evening. Be my guest. I just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her. She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself, the way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone. She tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now, a mystery to myself. That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules, and the terms, and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what I want to know. Clinically, yes. But honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to her. Well, I hope you have better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet. Oh, we'd appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, name's E. The black-haired beauty over there's Rosa. Sees the future, so she says. That nervous bloke is Copper. And the one who can't speak so well's Julius. Kids' gloves with them. They've had it rough.
We serve food here, sir?
What'll it be? Is that a trick question? Pale girls. Oh, like the Fitzsimmons albino. Yeah, she hasn't been in here in ages. Let me think. Oh yeah, about 4 dozen a week.
God damn it, Doris. Why do you have to make this thing?
Thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases? I know I've heard that before. Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem to know her. Why don't you give it back to her if you run into her?
Oh my fucking god. Open the trunk, please, game. I know I already have the fucking water pipe. Can I just drop it? There we go. There we go. Jesus. It was an ordeal that I had to go through just to get it to open. Alright, let's just go find Lily. Ooh. Could you imagine just some shirtless dude running around with a fucking axe and then nobody like stops him to say, hey man, what are you doing? You really can tell this is California. Nothing to see here, officer.
It's a mesmerizing liquid, isn't it? The color, the bouquet, the form. When I was a kid, I used to wait for the snap of the rat trap. It would trickle out of the animal's face and ooze just far enough to coagulate around the cheese. A poetic death.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Buy that, buy 2 of these. Yeah, here we go. Fuck. Remember, it was 19 something. Okay, 1969. Oh, please don't crash. Okay, there we go.
Of it on my tongue, sliding down my throat, the hot flash in my brain lighting up my body. I can smell it everywhere. Blood. Let me go. It's painful, like I'm going to die. It's calling. Never felt like this before. Let me go. I can smell it. I have to have it.
You don't look well at all.
Oh, sweet mother of God!
The heat. It's never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. It was euphoric. But I've killed him. I've never killed anyone before. What happened? What came over me? Beast? What is that? Why couldn't I stop myself? Why did it feel so right? I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I have to get out of here.
Flower? My name's Lily, if that's what you mean.
E? You know E? How do you know E? I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most. Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions, and I did the same thing to E, but I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. Soon. E doesn't hate me anymore? I'll go see him. Thank you. Oh, about tonight, what I did? Please, don't tell E. It's not my fault. I couldn't control it. I've never done anything like this before. I'm no killer.
Why'd you have to go and let that bitch out? There's one less Phil in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Now I'll never get to doing that bastard myself. Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more! What were we laughing about?
Yeah, the price of blood. You were gonna sell me some. Fucking retard.
Here again? What's the matter? Can't bring yourself to tear into the neck of some quote-unquote innocent? All that blood out there, and you have to buy the prepackaged stuff. That's okay. I understand. I forgive you. All that power, and you don't even use it. Seems wasteful, shameful. All these sheep, all these happy-go-lucky 9-to-5 tools walking around oblivious. If 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of them go missing, the flock grazes on. Survival. Since when has survival had nothing to do with murder? Murder is what mankind and your kind do best. Can you look me in the eyes and tell me you've... Liar. I can see it in your eyes. Smell it on your breath. You're a predator at heart. And even if you deny that, even if you swear you left your halo in the taxi, you exist to kill others. And I respect you for that.
Don't talk to me, you fucking weirdo. You're a weirdo even compared to me, which is saying a lot.
Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you? Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing nothing but a smile? Be honest. Or don't. Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to find her chastity belt or something? Ooh! Can I see it? I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it? She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers. Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you? Fine, you hold on to it. Since you're so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me? Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk. I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet. I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long. Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, duckling.
It's going to be a fucking blast. Can hardly contain my excitement. Alright. Gonna try and get through Santa Monica in one sitting, and then when we get to downtown, I'll call it a stream. Get out of the way, fucker. Struggling, isolating. Man, I've heard that song so many goddamn times. Ooh. What were we doing? Paintings, yeah, paintings.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in. No, it can't be. I'm useless. I'm completely useless.
these things. This bothers the shit out of me so much. Ugh. Where is it? Alright. King slays Abel. Oh my god. I'm gonna take this now. Okay. Yeah, Jesus, fuck off. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do something about this right now. Save game. Okay, there we go. Things back to normal now. Gonna need your blood real quick. Okay, there we go. Go in, boys. Get ready for the verbal smackdown.
You. What were you thinking? The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out? Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you! Don't lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue. My museum is wrecked! Do you understand? Now, if you'd like to atone, or if you'd like to provide further assurance of your innocence, I have one more task that has to be dealt with. I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones. I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just do what I ask.
Just do what I ask. That's what they all say. those two. Should I? Yeah. Honestly, it's probably a better use of it right now. Diner.
Hey, where you going, man? I'll let you go this time, man.
Yeah, fuck off. Don't bother me, please.
It was a setup. Listen, I know we've had our differences, but you have to trust me. Therese tried to have you killed. I had to lock myself in the bathroom because now she's got a gun and... Please, you have to help me! Therese knew it was you at the gallery all along. She set you up and... Did you hear that? She's crazy. She paid those thieves for a hit. She'll kill anyone who gets in the way of her becoming the top dog of Santa Monica. Therese is gonna kill us. Without me, you'll never get out of Santa Monica alive. Hurry! I don't know how much longer I have.
That is not as peaceful as I had hoped. It really is not. It's just fucking same shit, different lifetime, am I right? Stretch out on the 2-hour mark, Jesus. Not that much left though. There's only this, and then actually I have to go to the warehouse, and then Santa Monica's done with.
You stay out of this. To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear! Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you? Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead. Had his way with you, and he didn't have to force you. You went limp and became his plaything. Do you think I didn't hear it? Night after night? Always the obedient daughter until... Shut up. Just shut up! Would you like to tell the story? She makes herself out to be the virgin queen of the night, pious as a nun, stable as the Earth's orbit. But it's all an act, isn't it? I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten. She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you. Therese'll never let you live. You've disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him. I was always good to Father, but Jeanette made him killed himself. Therese! You placed his finger on the trigger once you blew his mind all over the silly clown wallpaper. Right after he found me in your bed and thought I was you. He was always angry at you. You drove him to drink. When he died, he was in torment. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face. The police sure did. They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me. Enough! Don't say another word about that. So, sweet sister, is this how it has to end? I admit I always knew this night might come. Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology? A love letter? I killed her. I didn't want her to go. I only wanted her to change. You understand, don't you? Poor, poor Therese. You wanted to find Bertram. He's at the old gas station in an empty oil tank. He'll help you because I'll ask him to. But you must keep your tongue tied tight about what happened this night. Understand? Don't hesitate to come see me once in a while. I'm going to be so lonely without Therese. I mean, I may need someone like you sometime, and I do get bored so easily. Maybe you could come by and cheer me up sometime.
Come worship at your alabaster altar. It's quite some flowery language. It's really, that's just Malkavian for saying, please sit on my face. Man, what a ride this has been.
No hiding the true face to the judge of souls. Redemption cannot be bought, and every second takes us closer to the time of judgment. Time of judgment gets closer every second.
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, huh? I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted.
Let's try this again, god damn it. I'd have to plug in my other headphones because they're coming desynced all the time.
Nasty, dude. Hey, I may not be a looker, kid, but you better start showing some respect, 'cause I could squash you like a freaking bug if my panties get all bunched up. You got it? Oh shit, a Malkavian. And you ran into Knox too? You guys must have had quite a conversation. Not a working brain cell between the two of you.
Get fucked.
Well. The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are. News travels down the Kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting. Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need? Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on. The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly. As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers. Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the Masquerade. Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down. Alright, I guess. Come back when you're ready to go. But don't be too long, fledgling. This isn't really something we planned around your schedule.
Yeah, I'm coming. I just have to go to the bathroom. Oh, shit.
You ready to go?
Lead on, nasty dude.
going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe he heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house.
Nope.
Hey!
Hey, you see something out there?
Where?
Out there, in the trains. I swear I saw something moving.
Ain't nothing out here. You just scared us, John.
What? Shit, I ain't scared of nothing. Scared for whoever decides to come and get a piece of this.
Hey, quit waving that thing around. Fucking explosives all over the place. You trying to blow us up or something?
Now, look.
Something up here? Didn't even know. Silver ring.
Anything missing from that last shipment? Fuck I pay you guys for? This is the big score, so do your goddamn job right or I'll bury you in the desert and find someone who can. Won't happen again. Swear I'll check the shipment tonight. I'm hungry. Order a pizza? Order a pizza?
Hey, where you going? Ow. Where you going?
Motherfucker. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Don't have any good guns, don't have any gun attack skills. We gotta do all that shit over again. Okay. I was never really big into stealth anyway.
Hey!
Wait, who the fuck shot you? What's going on? registry area. Give me your fucking blood, nigga. That's... Yeah, I forgot I had Babel. Honestly, should have remembered that earlier. Can I lockpick this? Yes, I can. Down you go. Need some more blood. No, I don't really need any more blood. I do need to get that. Oh shit. Please no. There we go. Alright, there we go. That was much more efficient. Let's save here in case anything goes wrong, which I doubt it will, but... We getting the fuck out of here, boys. Get the fuck out of my face. Yep. Get stuck on an object.
Where you going?
Okay, yeah, let's be getting the fuck out of here now.
Your handiwork, I presume? Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
No, they aren't, Beckett.
I hadn't planned on it. I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you, per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace? Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred, hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles. A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets. Something to look forward to, eh? Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Take it easy, Beckett.
Nice work, fledgling. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight. Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why? No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition. What do you need? Those murders are definitely the work of kindred. Probably some caitiff getting revenge on everyone who made fun of him in high school. Once the sheriff tracks this guy down, they're gonna make one hell of an example. Like what? Clans are just bloodlines, you know. A common root shared and passed on from sire to child. The Nosferatu are damn good at what we do. No one even argues that. If you need to know, if you want it found, you come to us. We're indispensable. Not a bad place to be in the afterlife. The Nosferatu stick together, pool resources. We have more going on than anyone could guess at. Our web blankets the night. What do you need? I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help. I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through our joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you. Oh, shit. Huh. Well, savor the flavor, fledgling. Thanks. You helped me get rid of a spy without revealing myself. Or getting my hands dirty. You better get back downtown. Prince LaCroix is gonna want to hear all about this victory.
Sure he is. Should put this.
Where to?
Oh, right in the dome. Bam.
Let's drain it. Let's stake it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla fuck.
Ow.
Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet. Son of a bitch!
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us.
What are you gonna do? Shoot us? This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
Just pick my ass up.
Same thing that happens to a lot of anarchs, Malk. But you already know that somehow, don't you? Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs. Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story. This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Alright, finally made it to downtown. And I'm gonna call it there. Pick this up maybe tomorrow, or even later tonight, actually.